All right, so this is my 2009 BMW G650 GS. So I bought this bike, I want to say 5 years ago. So I bought the bike with 6,000 miles on it. I paid a whopping $4,500 for this bike. And since then I've put about 3,000 miles on it. So I have about 9,000 miles on it since I purchased it. It gets about 50 miles to the gallon, I would say. It is a 5-speed single cylinder. So again, for some of these twisty, roads, mountain, kind of sport adventure rides, it does wonderful on. I would say the negative is definitely, the highway piece in the top end, kind of getting up there to that 75, 80 mile an hour range if you're planning on taking it, on a turnpike or a longer road trip. It's definitely not going to get up there as easy, but it does have a lot of torque. I personally have not taken this out on any adventure rides yet. Again, kind of more of the sport touring, just some of these nice mountain rides. I live in a great area where there's tons of wonderful back roads, farmland to take this on. It's great when there's gravel or a little bit of an off-road, kind of a piece to some of your travels. So if you come over here, I can show you what I have on it. So these are stock BMW panniers. So there's no external pannier system. They fit right onto the frame, right onto the side rather. And again, these are the stock that came with the G650 GS. I'd say one bit of negative, there's not too much space. If you come over here, you can see how it's cut in to those tailpipes. So some of the larger pannier systems on some of the the 1200s or some of the bigger bikes has more space and allows you to take more. So for little work trips, little day trips, I think this bike and these panniers are perfect. So over here to kind of the handlebars and the seating arrangement. So it does have a little bit of a dip seat. Again, for a smaller rider, I think this works perfect. I have short legs. This isn't one of your tall, super 1200 GS motorcycles. So for an entry-level sport touring adventure bike, for somebody who's a bit smaller, has shorter legs like myself, I think this checks all the boxes. It does have great riding comfort. It has these nice, kind of taller, wider handlebars set up, similar to, a dirt bike or enduro rather, that allows you to get into some of the turns and just feel comfortable on some of those longer rides. The stock fairing, it's not and does not do too much. I know they have some options and different things that can get this up a little bit further, but again, it has that dirt bike-ish look, but it's definitely enclosed along the sides. Nice fairing options there. Blacked out engine, spoke rims. So these tires that I have on here, just your standard kind of sport touring tires. Like I said, not a lot of adventure ridings, adventure rides that I do. Yeah, so I'll show you some of the road rides, a couple passerbys, and just some of the road rides up this nice, wonderful ride.